Hi, my name is Tommy. Today I'm going to talk about social workers. The reason I want to talk about them is because I think that most people in this society nowadays only dedicate themselves to have a good life, earn good money, and basically just trying to be happy, but just for themselves. But it's a global community, and I think it's important to also care about those who are vulnerable to the current environment and who are having trouble with their own lives. So I think that social workers dedicate themselves to help these people, and I think it's important to spread this idea to more people. Yeah, so I've been very fortunate to know a person who's also wants to dedicate herself to become a social worker and help these people. She's my former classmate in high school, and she's been really passionate about her internship, where she works in an institute that helps certain teenagers to find love or care or companionship where they can't find in their homes or schools. And so these social workers, when the teenagers come to them, they just begin to chat with them or have fun with them just to provide certain care and to help them go through these hard times. And so I think that this work is important. And so let's just start the interview and let you guys know more about these kind of work and also my classmate.
Hey,
Hey,
so why don't you first introduce yourself?
okay, my name is Rose and I'm studying National Taiwan University. My major is social work. It's about helping disadvantages.
So it's related to this project that you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this project. Where do you provide these services?
That's my intern of this semester,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm working in Luzhou Teenage and Welfare Service Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does this center do?
Oh, because the teenage in this district, Sanchong and Luzhou,
Mm-hmm.
the family function is not as well as like Taipei City.
No?
Yeah, so they may sometimes can taking good care of their child.
Uh,
Yeah, so we hold this place to let this teenage can come here and maybe
like provide a shelter or something?
do some leisurable things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of leisurable things do you play? Like do you play with them or what else?
Oh, like most young people like playing. Oh no! Like teenage like playing video games or singing. So we have KTV and like fighting somebody fight hit people. So we have the boxing room.
Oh, boxing.
Yeah. And
Okay.
most important is our dinner time.
Dinner time.
Yeah, like me or other social worker, we will cook for these teenagers.
So is this like a heavy load for you?
Yeah. Because I'm studying in NTU in Gongguan, and Luzhou is in New Taipei City. I always ride my scooter about 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. Then why do you want to, keep servicing these kids?
Oh. Because I'm interested in teenage issue, and I think get together with these teenagers is meaningful to me, because when I was in that age, I think I'm more lucky. Yeah, because I didn't have to face some problem they might face.
What kind of problems?
Like family issue. They may be beat by their parents, or they may get some sexual abuse. They may not reach enough to have lots resource to study. So they have to go to work, but they can earn lots of money because they only they do not go to school after junior high or senior high. So they may be exclusive
to the society.
Yeah, to the society.
Okay. So do you really think that what you're doing here is really benefits these children?
I think working with this teenage needs lots of time. And you can expect that you can change their life in maybe we talking.
Yeah.
You have to provide some companionship in their life for maybe their school life or their family life or their working life. Yeah, you have to stand beside them.
So after this internship, do you feel like you've learned something?
Yeah. Learned a lot.
Like what?
Like I learned that how to build a relationship between a stranger, and how to do an assessment on teenagers, and do not use the stereotype to judge them. We should put more respect on this group, teenagers.
Do you think that there is kind of a lack of resources in your social work?
I think resource like funding or utilities is easier to accomplish. But some people's mind, like discrimination, like stereotype, is hard to erase or change. But it's more important, I think. We need a friendly society to let this teenage can develop their special things.
What special things?
Yeah, their dream. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So after this interview, I think most people have a more comprehensive concept about how social workers work in these environments and what kind of tasks that they may encounter. And I think that I personally I've been part of the other side, which is these people who just dedicated themselves and kind of been a little bit selfish. But after this interview, I really recognize how these problems have been existing and how these social workers have been trying to change these kind of environments. And I think that in the future I would try to put more emphasis on these kind of social issues, and I really hope that this interview also influences you guys, and you could put more concern on these issues and maybe just put some little effort on helping them. I think that this society will become really better. Thank you.